WOCA.
Ocala.
All right, 5 minutes. Whoa, my headphones are so loud. 5 minutes after 10 o'clock. Thank you for tuning in this Wednesday morning. It is time to talk to some people who do some really cool things in our community. And last time they were here, they were pitching strawberries, and now they're pitching mud. Brad Nimmo is here. Sarah Isaacs is here. I almost said Sarah Jacobs. Who's Sarah Jacobs? Sarah Isaacs is here. Brad is the president and CEO of Habitat for Humanity. President and CEO always go together. It's like Oreos and milk. They go together, right?
Yep.
Right.
Separate the two.
Where are you? There you
Have
are.
absolutely no meaning, but they always go together.
And of course, you've helped so many people who couldn't have owned a home. Not only own a home, but own a nice home. I mean, you guys make some nice homes. Nice.
We do.
You really do.
We're proud of our product.
Come on, here, Brad, as clear as they should.
And you're also on the U.S. Council of Habitat for Humanity International.
I am.
And that's an honor in itself.
It is.
And then, Sarah, you are the development coordinator for Habitat for Humanity of Marion County. And I think the first time you were here, you just got on board, right? So now you've been there a while, right?
Yeah, almost a year.
You must like it.
I do.
You're
Fun.
still there?
Yeah.
And you had a good time at the strawberry thing. I mean, look like everybody was having fun. Mm-hmm. I had more strawberries than I knew what to do with.
You were one of the few
Yeah.
Really? Why?
because you were there early and got your strawberries, and you ordered early.
Oh, okay. I thought there was plenty of strawberries.
We ran out by 10:30, Larry. We were running all over town looking for strawberries. So if you thought we still had plenty of strawberries,
That was a home run.
we did good.
That was a home run for you guys, though, right? I mean,
Yeah. It's time for the cheap, shameless plug for the next one, which will be March 8th,
7th.
7th.
This is the mud.
Come on the 8th. Come on the 7th.
This is the mud part of this, right? Now, this is mud volleyball.
Yes.
Is that right?
This is okay. We'll talk mud volleyball first.
Oh, you had something else you want to say?
Talking about
I was just going to talk about the next strawberry festival.
Oh, the next one. Okay.
That's March 7th.
Oh, we said next event. I thought you meant the next event.
Next Strawberry Festival, March 7th. And the venue will be the McPherson Complex this time. We're expanding it
Oh, okay.
much bigger. We're even going to have a zip line.
Over the field over there?
Uh-huh.
How high?
Wow.
It's about 25 feet in the air.
You going to do it?
Sure, if you will.
I'm not going to do it. No. If you're doing it, depends on me. You're not going to do it.
Look, I'm a lot older than you. If I can get up there, you can
I'm a
get
lot
up
heavier than you.
there. So what?
I'd pull it down. Can you imagine how embarrassing I'd be? Not to mention maybe dead. Can you imagine? There goes Larry. Whoop! I thought you said it can hold him.
We'll send you first. And we'll test it.
Sarah, are you going to do it? You going to do the zip line? Have you ever done one before?
I have, yeah.
Oh, you
It's been
have.
Fun.
Where'd you do it? Where'd you do this?
At camp when I was younger.
Where was camp?
I don't know where it was, but it was a church camp.
You don't know where you went?
I don't know.
Was it in
went
Florida?
To so many, I think it was in Florida. Yeah.
They threw her on a bus, blindfolded her.
Every year.
That's funny. Yeah, that's too funny.
That's the new parenting. You know, you blindfold them, throw them on a bus, pick them up in 3 months.
You're going to have fun.
All right, so mud volleyball. Is this a guy thing? I mean, I know girls do it, but I think girls do it because guys like seeing girls in the mud. I'm not really sure why. I'm a guy. I should know, but I don't know. Brad, do you know why we like this? I don't even.
I wouldn't even have thought of it till we brought her on board and she brought it up.
Yeah. Oh, you brought it up.
Yeah, I was looking for fundraisers, and we have some affiliates up north that do it, and I thought it sounded really interesting. So
Now, what is the? This was just, I don't know how to ask this question. What is the mud made out of?
Mud.
It's just-
Dirt
I mean, you
and
just get water in the dirt and that's it.
Go ahead.
we have one of the fire departments coming out Friday night, and we have a horse arena, which they're churning it up for us. It's clean. It's been empty for almost about 6 months now, so it's been empty. Nothing's in it.
So it's old.
But they're going to come and spray the dirt
It's good for the
and churn
plants.
it up and everything. So
And you just wet it down.
Mm-hmm.
Now, So do I have to form a team if I want to play, or do I just say, hey, let me play, and somebody...
You can do either one. You can sign up as an individual, and we'll put you on a team, or you can get, it's teams of 6. So you can sign up as a team or as an individual, and we'll put you on a team.
That's pretty exciting.
See, if the whole world had my taste, there'd be none of this mud stuff. I don't understand the whole mud thing. I mean, it looks fun.
Yeah.
I was watching this video with these big trucks in the mud, and they drive around in the mud, and everybody's having a party. Okay. Looks like something that somebody's having fun with. I mean, they're all hooting and hollering and waving at the camera guy. And
Well, mud runs are big all over the United States
I
now.
don't understand that either.
Crawling through the mud and the dirt and obstacles. And
You know what it is? We have cleaned ourselves up so much that we look at Little House on the Prairie and go, oh, man, they used to play in the mud. We need to be in the mud more.
Is there a fee to participate in the volleyball tournament itself?
It is, yes. For a team of 6, it's $160, I believe. So it's about $26 a person.
Okay.
Okay.
And this is all, and the money will help build homes, right?
Yes.
Well,
It's going to go
that's the
straight
good
back to
part.
Habitat.
This is just a few days.
It's Saturday.
Oh, wow.
Actually,
and
yeah.
how many teams are set up already?
We have about 5 or 6.
Anybody we know? And who signed up? Can you name names? Who's going to be mudding it up? Mudding it up. Is there a song that goes with this?
Maybe. I know we have one of the teams is headed by James Leonard. He doesn't have a gym, but he has a fitness club.
Oh, that's
with a following.
Don Leonard's son, right? John,
So-
the late Don Leonard. He passed away, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, that was the same guy? Okay.
But he has a team coming. One of our sponsors, Loco Graphics, has a team coming.
Okay.
A couple other ones. So
And is there a spectator fee?
it's $5 to get in. So
Oh, okay. Excellent. And can we bring a picnic lunch and stuff, or will there be food on site?
there's going to be food there. There's going to be barbecue. There's going to be hot dogs, hamburgers. We're going to have watermelon by the slice, ice cream, popcorn.
Oh, wow.
Everything like that. You can bring chairs, tents. There's going to be seating, but you can bring your tent, your chairs.
Are we doing anything Saturday?
Oh, that's fun. I don't think so.
You should come out.
We'll be there with our cameras. I'm not.
Okay.
I don't think I'll be in the mud. Will I need to be in the mud?
You don't have
no.
to be.
I don't have to walk in the mud, right?
No, you don't have to.
It's an old horse ring, so there's actually bleachers there.
Are you going to be doing the mud?
No.
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 So, but you'll do a zip line, but you won't do mud.
Yeah.
Mud seems safer, actually.
Well, it's the knees and the hips and the age.
How are your knees doing, by the way?
My knees are doing great.
You don't know how many people I tell about your knees.
They're doing great.
Because you have
Yeah.
an amazing story. Yeah. You know his knees story, right?
Yeah.
Fixed with...
I left these young ones in the airport the other day, just flying along.
Oh, you did?
Left the young ones in the dust.
You got a stride back now?
Yeah, pretty good stride.
Really?
Most times, yep.
You can move to Manhattan now. Everyone walks that way in Manhattan. Yeah. All right. So this Saturday, what time?
It starts at 10.
So if somebody let's make sure the questions are answered for the person who wants to do this. There's still room for more
Yes,
to play?
there is. We're having adult teams and youth teams. Youth is 12 to 15 years old, and adult is 16 and up.
16 and up.
So everybody can play. Plus, we're going to have a kids area where there's going to be like a slip and slide and little kiddie pools and games and everything, so they can stay busy too.
And is there
fun.
when it says tournament, does that mean there's an elimination process and then eventually you're down to 2 teams?
There is, and we even have prizes for the winners. So
Oh, that's pretty awesome.
So that 16-year-old who has a team doesn't want a 60-year-old joining him, I bet you.
well, then sign up as a whole team.
No, I know, but if he's putting together a team, he doesn't want Grandpa to say, I'll do it with you.
I don't know. It might just be for fun.
Might just be for fun.
It's like putting me on a golf team. They don't expect to win with me.
That's what happens
we have
with
a
me
lot of
too.
fun,
I know. Yeah. Yeah, it does sound like fun.
Are you going to add water between the different events once one team finishes? Are you going to make it all squishy muddy again with new water?
Probably.
You know what the cool thing is about this event? You can't be rained out. I mean, rain would actually make it better.
Yeah. Exactly.
It's one of the weird things. I mean, the Strawberry Festival, if it rained, oh man, it rained. But this thing rained. This was a good thing, right?
Yeah, except for the spectators.
Yeah, but
Well,
If they bring
umbrellas
a
and
tent.
stuff. Yeah. But
this is
what I
at the
was gonna
horse
say.
farm, right? The horse park?
The horse park.
Horse
yeah.
park.
Florida
Okay.
Horse Park.
With the big golden gates? They have that gigantic gates? No?
Yeah, they do.
I think of the right place, right?
No, that's a housing unit with different houses. That's like a subdivision there with the.
This
big
is where they
gates.
fly those airplanes, those model airplanes?
No,
No.
it's different from that too.
I thought this is where they flew those model airplanes.
This is the Florida Horse Park, and this one, and you go on the South Highway 475 side.
75.
Yeah. Okay. They just built that new road and everything there.
Yep,
So
new
it goes
road, and
to
they're
the
building
right.
a new arena out there. Mm-hmm. Yeah, they just got a big grant to build an arena.
It's a nice area, and then if anybody wants to take a walk, they can walk right over the land bridge too.
Yeah, that's true. That's
Yeah.
right out there.
Oh, okay. Now I know where it is. I guess I have a better idea. So who do they call if they want to set up another team?
They can call our office. The phone number's 352-351-4663 and ask for me, Sarah.
Okay, ask for Sarah, and we'll make sure we mention that again. So, but I wanted to get the rudimentary things out of the way. Not that I don't want to mention them again, but because I know that if somebody has tuned in at this point and they don't want to wait till the end, they might want to get out of their car or whatever. So, mud volleyball. Let's see. How do I ask it? Are there certain rules with mud volleyball, or is it the same rules as volleyball?
Really, it's the same as regular volleyball. They have to have shoes on, obviously, just for
Oh,
safety
okay.
reasons.
Okay.
So wear an old pair of tennis shoes, something you don't mind getting messed up. Other than that, it's pretty much the same as regular volleyball.
Will everybody have to sign a waiver?
Yes,
the
we have
players?
those ready.
Okay.
And we built showers if they want to
Yeah.
clean up afterwards.
Oh, you did?
Oh,
That's
wow.
nice.
Can you imagine if you didn't?
Our guys, made watering stations that you go get
Oh, wow.
cleaned off after the
So
mud.
is this going to be sexy? I mean, do you think? What do you think?
Well, Larry, in your mind, most everything's sexy if
I
it has
know.
to do with mud.
I know.
Mud or Jello. I think it's. I think that's just you, but
Really? Sarah, what do you think? I mean, when I see videos of this stuff, it looks... it's just me?
No.
No.
I guess it
sexy.
depends who you are.
Well, do you
and
think
what
it's
you're
sexy?
looking for.
Well, I'm not looking for anything.
there's going to be mixed teams, so there's going to
Yeah.
be girls and guys on the same team. So I guess you can use your imagination and what somebody covered with mud would look like.
Is there...
And if that's really your thing, I guess
Well, is there
go with it.
is there oatmeal mixed into the mud?
No.
Well, you looked at me like that was a nutty thing. That's what I heard. I heard they put oatmeal in the mud to make it muddier or thicker or something. No?
No, not ours.
No, we just use the leftover horse.
Yeah,
No, absolutely not. But
Will there be any family members from the houses that they will be getting to be on
Yeah,
site
they'll be
to
volunteering.
fulfill their
Yep.
volunteer hours?
yep, they will be. They'll be there. Plus, I think there's going to be a raffle.
There is going to be a raffle. We have a couple different items. We have gift cards from different local businesses. We have a really nice watch. I believe they're on Facebook. We put the pictures up today of what the items are.
On the Habitat Facebook
Yeah, on the
page?
Habitat
Oh,
Facebook
nice.
page. Mhm.
And will there be music there?
Yes, we have a DJ coming. They're going to be playing all day. It'll be nice
wow.
and upbeat. And
I bet... DJ, so he can play recordings. I bet she plays a lot of Muddy Waters. Right?
I'm ready to.
I mean, who else? What other artists would you play at a mud tournament?
Exactly.
Muddy Waters.
Should have had, blues and mud.
Are you looking for
Oh, put
any?
beer into the mix, then you really get a crowd.
Oh, there you go.
Beer, mud, and blues.
Yeah.
could be a new
Wow.
Are you looking
Is
for?
it too late to put that in? Sorry.
Are you looking for any more items from different businesses to put into your raffle?
Oh, of course. We're always looking for more items. But mainly we're looking for more teams right now. But yeah, if anybody has any more items that they'd like to donate to the raffle, we're
So
definitely...
can you we'll change subject a little bit right now and talk about some houses that are being built, some families that are getting houses, and
Sure.
do you have any stories right now you can tell? You have a story Do you have a story of a family that's getting a house that came to you? Maybe it's not a current story, but somebody who came to you a couple years earlier before they were actually eligible. Because as a lot of people, as we learned from you, Brad, this is something that's not a hand out, as you say, it's a hand up. So you have to kind of be credit worthy. You have to have your ducks in a row, so to
Right.
speak. So you have a story of somebody who came to you, wasn't there yet, and followed your advice, got there, and now they have a happy home?
Yeah, I guess there's one story of a woman who came back 4 times
Wow.
And every time she wasn't quite there yet. We had to, but when we gave her the path to go down, she kept going a little further and a little further and a little further.
Really? So
and that's been about 6 or 7 years. It was one of our other, it was in I think our Providence North subdivision. So it's been a while.
So don't say her name, but I mean, tell me about her. How old was she?
When she started the program, she was in her mid-30s. 2 kids.
2 kids, single?
Single mom.
Dad
2
left
kids.
the picture for some reason?
Incarcerated.
Oh, in jail.
And then she divorced him when he was incarcerated.
Oh, my goodness.
Struck out on her own.
She had a job at the time?
Yeah, she had a job, but she hadn't had a lot of time on the job, which one of the obstacles, because we like them to be in at least a year.
And what did she do? Is that okay to ask?
She worked at one of the, as a CNA in one of the assisted living facilities.
Oh, my goodness. So she's helping people already.
Right.
Wow. And I know that's not a high-paying job. I know from having worked.
But she had moved up. She was like she moved up now. She's moved up. She's like a division supervisor, and all of them work sort of for her.
Oh, wow. That's wonderful.
She does the scheduling and the supervision of a large crew of them. But
doesn't that just show you? I mean, isn't that so encouraging when you realize that if you tell somebody, look, we have something for you, but you got to do something for yourself. Ah, man, they see that. They know what they're working for.
Both of her kids are in college now.
Oh, really? And so at the time they were what, teenagers?
Yeah, they were. I think one was 14 and one was 16. So one has just graduated, and one is still in.
And what kind of a house did you build for her?
3-bedroom, 2-bath, single-car garage, and our Providence North subdivision.
2-story or 1-story?
1-story.
1-story. Wow.
Yeah, ranch-style home.
Isn't that wonderful?
That's really an impression, though, that you make on the children also when they see that their parents are struggling, but they're good parents, and then you give them a helping hand, and then the children help by volunteering. And then when those children grow up, they seem to automatically better themselves, and then they turn around and help others get a hand up.
Yeah, I don't think there's anything more heartwarming than to be doing the house blessing and have the children dragging you into their bedroom to show you their first bedroom that they're going to have on their own, where they're not going to be sharing with a brother and sister.
Yeah, that is so.
See, and treating people like that, I mean, is I'm not trying to get too religious here, but that's the very lesson that Jesus was trying to teach us all, was just treat people, I mean, lift each other up and do something good for each other. And that's why it drives me nuts when there's this movement or whatever it is to quell you can't even say the name Jesus. I may have shared this with you. Robin and I were invited to do Christmas songs a couple of years ago at Rainbow Springs. And don't get me wrong, I love Rainbow Springs, and the people there are wonderful. But we were told you can't do any religious Christmas songs, only Frosty.
Yeah,
Frosty
the
or
Snowman, Jingle Bells.
Rudolph. And so we didn't do them. I said, well, I mean, I don't mind doing Frosty and Rudolph, but I like doing Jesus songs too, you know?
Yeah, sure.
Yeah.
It's a hugely important part of our society that Habitat for Humanity is, well, not a religious-based, but you are a ministry, right? Is that a good way to say that?
Yeah, it's exactly right. You know, when Jesus was dealing with his disciples, he didn't convert them and say, okay, you guys are fine now. What did he give them? Well, it's called the Great Commission. Go forth and make disciples of all nations. Reach out.
Right. So when somebody comes up to you and they say, she says, you know what, right now I'm living in and she describes a terrible circumstance, and you say, well, I'd love to help you out, but you got to help yourself first. Mm-hmm. How long did it take for her to get everything in order? Do you remember?
I don't remember how long it took.
What does it normally take? A year? 6 months?
About a year. Yeah, all things being equal. She was a couple of years trying to get she wasn't even allowed into the program till she got some things straightened out.
Wow. But I guess that's to mix the message of Jesus, the ministry of Habitat for Humanity, and then the actual tangible something you can sink your teeth into work that you do.
Right.
I mean, it's a lot of work. It's
right.
I mean, there's people hammering nails and sawing wood and
if you come into our program and think it's going to be a cakewalk and that you have a sense of entitlement that we should just give you the house, you're at the wrong place, and we will deselect you.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
We will deselect you because you cause a bad feeling throughout the whole community of people that are going through the program. Because everybody's working hard.
They've all done their share.
Yeah.
They've all done their share.
Yeah, exactly.
And the mud volleyball is just a fun creative idea
Exactly.
as a way to get the community involved in something fun, and at the same time put some money into because nothing's free. I mean,
That's right.
You've got to pay for what you need to do. Let's take a phone call. Good morning. Thank you for waiting. By the way, you're on the air.
Yes, and thank you for what you do in our community. It's a wonderful thing. The question I have is, has there ever been a situation where, like, somebody has gotten a home and, like, a neighbor next door, somebody down the block, all of a sudden notices that the house is being neglected, it's being wrecked or ruined or violated in any way? Do you have the authority to go into that property and check it out and possibly reclaim it?
No, we do not. These folks are giving a mortgage just like any other homeowner. It's just as I wouldn't want Bank of America coming into my house and inspecting mine.
Right.
We do encourage people, because we get these calls from time to time, we do encourage people to call code enforcement.
Okay.
And we will have, because of who we are, because a lot of our families actually make payments right in the office. They'll come in and make their mortgage payments to us direct, because we hold the mortgages. We will have conversations with them if we hear things that are
Derogatory.
unsavory or derogatory.
Okay.
And we do have some stipulations in our mortgages. If there's a prosecutable offense done at the property, then we can foreclose on it. That's grounds for foreclosure.
Okay.
But as far as upkeep and so forth, there's not much we can do except encourage folks to call code enforcement.
Thank you for the call. So the mud volleyball, which is where we started and where we need to end, is happening this Saturday, June 21st, at the Florida Horse Park of Ocala, or in south of Ocala. And it's a great event. If you want to play, you call Sarah and tell me your number again.
352-351-4663.
And the team has 6 people in it, and what is it, 166 you said?
160.
160 if you want to play, and that's whatever, $25, $30 a person. Great food, great cause, great family fun. You can go as a spectator for $5. We'll be there. What time?
Yes.
What time is it?
10 o'clock.
We can be there. What time? How long is it going to last?
Until the tournament ends. It depends how many teams we have.
So at the end of the thing, Brad, here's what's going to happen. Everybody's going to pose for a final picture. You're all going to be covered with mud. And you're going to be looking at that photograph back in your office, and you're going to say, Larry was right. This is sexy. You're going to say, Larry was right. This is a sexy picture.
I think I'm going to have to make some 8x10 glossies just for you. Put them up here
8 by
in the
10.
studio.
Any bigger than 8 by 10. Yeah.
That's one thing Habitat for Humanity in our community does, is you guys are always doing something unique for the community. It's never the same, and you always take that next step to be truly out in front, because whenever there's something that happens, you fix it and then you move forward to the next event.
Yep. And then August, and I don't remember the dates, is our bowling tournament again.
Oh, yeah.
I believe
bowl
it's
to build.
24th.
Bowl-a-thon.
So what do you wear for a mud event? I'm picturing the guys wearing those loose shorts that they normally wear. There's going to be a lot of mud creeping up in there.
It's up to you what you wear, whatever you think is going to
I mean, women
stay
usually
on.
wear something that's up against their bodies. So they're
Yes.
you ladies are probably, but us, I'm telling you, those guys, they better put something. What do they call it? Spandex? What do they call that tight stuff?
Spandex.
Under Armour.
Under Armour.
There
you go.
I don't know. What is that? Is it underwear that's snug?
It's the
snug.
underclothes that you wear for like sports and.
Oh, see, I guess I don't know.
Yeah, it's called Under Armour. There's a whole brand
Yeah.
Wow.
called Under Armour.
Will all the participants get T-shirts and things on the teams? Will they have something special?
We're gonna have T-shirts there for sale. The winning team gets free T-shirts, and then they're gonna get their prize. And yeah.
Oh, that's wonderful.
So I can picture a young woman who's a mom signing up for this and brings the little child, and the little child is in the stands, and he just got reprimanded for playing in the mud.
Yeah.
And there's mommy in the mud, just doing the exact same thing he got reprimanded for. Well, it sounds like a fun event. Brad Nimmo and Sarah Isaacs, I hope I wasn't too silly for you, but you guys are awesome. I love what you do. I love you. Thank you so much for coming in.
Thank you.
And sharing this
Always a
with us.
pleasure to be here. Thank you.
Yeah. Call us if you need that repeated. Plus, Robin has already put it on Facebook. I know. 'Cause I know Robin. All right, we'll take a little break. We'll be right back. This is The Source, WOCA Ocala.
Fox News Radio, I'm Lillian Wu. President Obama continues to weigh options in Iraq as the unrest continues.
It appears he's ruled out airstrikes, at least for now. The Wall Street Journal reports the White House will instead provide intelligence to Iraqi forces as they work to fend off militants overrunning their cities. Later today, congressional leaders will sit down with the president in the Oval Office to talk about